Hi guys, this is the Python series. Now let's discuss about file handling in Python language. What is file? A file is a named location on disk. It is used to store the related information, isn't it? Okay, why we need file? Only we can access the stored information after the program termination. Am I correct? Python, we have several functions for creating, reading and updating files. Okay. The file may be in the text format or binary format, and each line of a file is ended with the special character. The file operation can be done in the following order. The first one, open. The second one, read or write. The third one, close the file. How can we open a file? With the help of the inbuilt method open function. In Python, we have the inbuilt method open. Okay. With the help of this open function, we can open a file in read or write mode. And what is the role of the open function? Open function return a file object that accepts the file name and the mode, whether to read or write. Okay. What are the modes? Important modes. R mode, W mode, A mode or plus. Or for reading, W for writing, A for appending, or plus for both reading or writing. Okay, if we don't pause, means the default mode is R. Okay. And how to close the file? With the help of the inbuilt method close. That is also present in our Python language. Okay. Once all the operations are done on the file, we must to close. Okay. It is a good practice to close the file once all the operations are done in order to avoid the corruption of the file. Okay. So now let's see this example. Here I have implemented the exception handling. Try, except and else block. Okay. So we know exception handling. In order to maintain the flow of the program execution, we have to implement the exception handling. In order to avoid the runtime errors, we can implement the exception handling with the help of the try except block. So inside the try block, we have to place the suspicious code, and except block is responsible to handle the errors which are raised inside the try block. And if there is no errors inside the try block, the else block will be executed. Okay, we already discussed these things. Here, I want to read the file, the existing one. What I will do? First, we have to open with the help of the inbuilt method open that is present inside the Python language. Okay. And what is the syntax? Open, and inside the round brackets we have two parameters. The first parameter is what? The file name. The second parameter is the mode. Here there is no mode. That means R is the default one, isn't it? Now only we have discussed. So inside the D drive, this is the text file. I want to read this file if it exists. That's why we have used this open inbuilt method. And this open inbuilt method returns the file object, isn't it? Okay. So that accepts the file name and the mode. So what mode? Read mode. Okay. Here there is no second parameter, so the default mode is R mode. Okay. If this file is present inside the D drive, this open method returns the file object. Okay. If this file is not present inside the D drive, means what will happen? The control jumps from the second line to the third line. Okay. So this except is responsible to handle the error which is raised inside the try block. Here I have the inbuilt exception class, file not found error. This is one of the inbuilt exception class. Okay, so this is the variable as keyword I have used here. Okay, and inside the ARR, the inbuilt message will be stored that will be printed on our console with the help of the print method. Okay, if this file is exist inside the D drive, means what will happen? There is no errors inside the try block. So the control jumps from the second line to the else block, fifth line, and this statement will be printed on our console, and with the help of this close method we have to close this file object. Okay, this is our file object name fptr. Okay, after encounter this line, the file object will be closed. Okay, so what is the usage of this close method? It is used to avoid the interruption the opened file object. Okay, we have to close after our operation of file will be done. Okay, let me execute this one. Error number 2, no such file or directory. So this file is not present inside this D drive. Okay, so here I change the file name to file. So this file exists inside the D drive. Now what is the output? Execute the same again. Here file exists, because this file is present inside the D drive, so there is no error. So the control comes the else part and this statement is printed. Okay, I hope you all understood about what is file and why we need file, and the open and close methods inside the Python language to open and close. What are the important modes available in the file operations, and what is the default mode of the open method. Now let's discuss about how the new file can be created by using X mode, A mode and W mode. Okay, W mode creates a new file with a specified name if no such file exists. Okay, it will override the file if any file exists. The file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. I repeat it again. W mode creates a new file with the specified name if no such file exists. Okay, it will overwrite the file if any file exists. What is the position of the file pointer? At the beginning of the file. Okay. So what is the role of the append mode? Append mode creates a new file with a specified name if no such file exists. It appends the content to the file if the file already exists with a specified name. Okay. The file pointer position is at the end of the file. Okay, I repeat it again. Append mode creates a new file with a specified name if no such file exists. It appends, okay, the content to the file if the file already exists with the same specified name. What is the position of the file pointer? At the end of the file. Okay. The third mode, X mode, creates a new file with a specified name. It causes an error if the file exists with the same name. The file pointer is at the beginning of the file. I repeat it again. X mode creates a new file with the specified name. It causes an error if the file exists with the same name. The file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Okay. Now let's see this example. Here I have used the open inbuilt method to open this file with this mode. Okay. So we already discussed about the open inbuilt method. Okay. So this open inbuilt method returns the file pointer object. FPTR is the name of the file pointer object. Okay. Here I have used the write mode. So what is the role of the write mode? it creates a new file with the specified name if no such file exists. Okay. It will override the file if any file is exist. That's it. The position of the file pointer is at the beginning of the file, isn't it? So, if this file is already present, means what will happen? The new content will be overridden the old content. That's it. If the specified name is not present, means what will happen? This file will be created and the content will be stored inside this file. Okay. So, if I use this write mode, the file pointer is at the beginning of the file. I hope you all understood about the write mode. I try to open the file 1 text to file. Okay. So, here inside the D drive, file 1 dot text. So, this is my content. God is great. Okay. Now, this file is exist already. So, what will happen? This content will be overridden the old content. Am I correct? Okay. If there is no error inside the try block, means what will happen? The control jumps from the second line to the else block, 5th line. Isn't it? And here I have used the write lines inbuilt method. Okay. So, with the help of this write lines, we can write the content to this file pointer object. Okay. So, it contains the address of this path of the file, isn't it? And already we have this content. God is great. This file is exist inside the D drive. Okay. Now, after execute this program, what will happen? The control comes inside the else block and this content will be written inside the file 1. The old content will be erased. Got it? And this statement will be printed on our console for our message. Okay. Now, let me execute this one. Here, file successfully updated. Okay. Now, I open the file 1 again. So, actually, the old content is God is great. Okay. The old content is overridden by the new content because I have used the write mode. Isn't it? Now, this file is already exist, isn't it? But now, I create a new file, FWE. Inside the D drive, this file is not exist. Okay, FWE is not present inside this D drive. Now, what will happen? Let me execute the same again. So, what is the result? File successfully updated. How? This file is now only created and this content will be stored inside the newly created this text file. Is it clear? Now again I go to the D drive. So here is the newly created text file. Okay, now I open it. This content is placed here. Okay, so if this file is exist means the old content is overridden with the new content. If the specified file is not present means the file will be created and the content will be stored inside the file. Okay, I hope you all understood about the W mode. If there is any error is occurred inside the try block means this except block is responsible to handle the error which is raised inside the try block. Okay. This is the inbuilt exception class and this is the name of the variable. So, the inbuilt error message will be stored inside this variable that will be printed on our console with the help of the print method. If there is no error means the else block will be executed. Okay. Now, the next one A mode. So, the name itself we know append. Okay. So, the specified file is not present means what will happen? Our content will be stored inside the newly created file. Okay. If the specified file is already present, means what will happen? The old content is present and our new content will be added inside the file with the old content. That's why we can call it as append. This is my file path. Okay, file 432. This is present inside the D drive. Now I open file 432. Okay, good. Thank you. This is my old content. Okay, now I want to append a new content. Okay, health is wealth. Health is wealth. Okay, let me execute this one. File successfully updated. This is only the output message. Okay, now I open the same file 432. Now the old content is present and the new content is also present. Health is wealth. This is our old content and this is our new content. Okay, that's why we can call it as append mode. So the file pointer position is at the end of the file, not the beginning of the file. Okay, if we open any file using append mode, the file pointer position is at the end only. Okay, I hope you all understood about the difference between the write mode and the append mode. Okay, write mode means the old content will be overridden. Append mode means the old content is present and the new content will be added. Okay, and write mode means the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Okay, beginning of the file. If we use the append mode, the file pointer position is at the end of the file. Okay, the next one, X mode. Okay, so it causes some error. What type of error? If the specified file name is already present, it will generate the error. Okay, so this is my file. If this file is already present, means what will happen? The X mode produces the error. Okay, let me execute this one. Here, error number 17, file exists. This file is already present. That's why I got this error. Okay, so the control jumps from the second line to the third line, and here this is the inbuilt exception class, file exists error. Okay, this is one of the inbuilt exception class, and here this is the variable. The inbuilt error message is stored here, that is printed here. Okay, now I give some new name, apple. Okay, now this is not present in my D drive. Okay, apple is not present. What will happen? This file will be created. Okay, so this won't give any errors. Okay, now let me execute the same again. A file successfully created. Okay, I go and check inside the D drive apple. Now this file is created and the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. If we create any file with this mode, means the specified file name is exist, means it will give the error. The specified file name is not present only, this won't give any error. The file will be created smoothly. Okay, so now I have completed the write mode, append mode and X mode. Okay, so if we use the write mode, the old content is overridden. If we use the append mode, the old content is present and the new content will be added. For write mode, the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Okay, X mode also, the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Okay, but if we use the X mode means, what will happen? If the specified file name is already present, this mode creates the error. If the specified file is not present, means this file will be created. Now let's discuss about how to open the file using the with statement and how to read the content from the file using the read method, read line method and read lines method. Okay, first let's see this example. Here I have used the with statement. Okay, the with statement is useful in the case of manipulating the files. Okay, so what is the syntax? With is the keyword and open is the inbuilt method. Inside the round brackets we have to pass two parameters. Okay, the first parameter is what? The file name. The second one is the mode. Okay, and then the keyword and the file pointer object. Okay, and colon and then the indentation. So this indentation indicates that the block of code. Okay, we know already. Here I have used the write inbuilt method. We already discussed about this write inbuilt method. This is used to write the content into this file pointer object file because it holds the address of this file. So this statement will be written inside this file one. Okay, and this is our output message successfully updated. What is the usage of with statement? It is always suggestible to use the with statement in the case of files because if the break, return or exception occurs in the nested block of code, then it automatically closes the file. We don't need to write the close function explicitly. Got it? So what is the usage of with statement to open the file? The with statement does not let the file to corrupt. This is the main advantage. Okay. So what is the usage of with statement? I repeat it again. With statement does not let the file to corrupt. Okay. This is the advantage of using the with statement to open the file. Okay. There is no need to explicitly write the close function if we use the with statement to open the file. Okay. I hope you all understood about what is the usage of with statement to open the file. Okay. Here, let me execute this one. Successfully updated. Inside the D drive, file 1. Here I have given the write mode. So, this content overridden the existing content. If this file is not present inside the D drive means this file is created and this content is written. Okay. But if the file is not present inside the D drive, what happens? This file is created and this content is written. Okay. If we open any file using the W mode means the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Okay. Now I opened the file. Here we got thank you and welcome. Okay. And read method. How to use the read method to read the content from the existing file. Here I have used the R mode. Okay. If we use the R mode means the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Am I correct? Here this is my file. Inside the D drive I have this file. Okay. Here I have used the with statement. So now only we have discussed if you use the with statement, there is no need to use the close method explicitly. Isn't it? So it does not let the file to corrupt. This is the advantage of with statement. Here I have used the read inbuilt method. Inside the read inbuilt method, I have passed the integer number. Okay. So it indicates that the number of bytes to be read from the beginning of the file. Okay, it indicates the number of bytes to be read from the beginning of the file. This is the file pointer object. Okay, so it holds this file. So now with the help of this statement, I read the 5 bytes from the beginning of this file text to file. Okay, and I want to check the data type of this variable. So I have used the type of method. Okay, type of cont returns the string only. Okay, that content will be printed on our console. Okay, let me execute this one. So this is our output. The type of content returns the string data type and the content from this file only up to 5 bytes. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and space 4 and this is the 5th byte. Got it? And read line method. Okay, this is also one of the inbuilt method to read the line from the specified file. Okay, so this is the file pointer object and read line method. So what is the difference between read and read line method? So read method returns the character. Okay, so if we give 5 means 5 characters we will get. But read line method returns the line from the specified file. So now let me execute this one. This is my output for this statement and this is my output for this statement. Okay, C1 is the first line from this file and C2 is the second line from this file. Got it? And if I want to read all the lines from the specified file, means what I will do? I can use the read lines method. If I use this inbuilt method, I can read all the content from the specified file. That's it. Okay, let me execute this. Here, this is my file content, but it returns the list object. Okay, so if you want to check the data type of the C1, you use the type of inbuilt method, type of C1. Okay, let me execute the same again. So type of C1 is list. Okay, these are all the lines from this specified file. /n, that is, it indicates this is the new line. It indicates this is the third line. Okay, and this is the fourth line, this is the fifth line. Okay, and if I want to read all the content using the read method, is it possible? Possible. How? You didn't, if we don't mention any integer value inside the read, means we will get all the content from the specified file. Okay, if you specify the number of bytes here, means the specified number of characters only you will get. If you don't specify the number, means you will get all the content from the specified file. Okay, now I delete this integer value. I execute the same again. Here I got all the content from the specified file. Got it? We have completed the read method, read line method and read lines method, and how to open the file using the with statement. Now let's discuss about how to read the content from the file using the looping concept. Okay, now we will see the for loop to read the content from the specified file. I am going to use the with statement to open the specified file. With is the keyword and open is the inbuilt method. First parameter is the path. D drive AB is the name of the file text to file, and the second parameter is the mode, R mode. Okay, now I want to read the content. So I have used the R mode here, and as is the keyword and file object FP. This is the file pointer object name. Okay, whatever you want we give. And now I am going to implement the for loop to read the content from the AB text to file. Okay, for I is the name of the variable in membership operator and file pointer object and colon print I. Okay, here this file pointer object holds the address of the specified file. Okay, I have used the counter variable I, and for the first iteration the first line from the file will be copied and stored inside this counter variable that will be printed on our console using the print method. Okay, so this process is going on till the end of the file is reached. Okay, so we can read the full content from the AB text to file using the for loop. In the last sessions we have discussed about the read method, read line method, read lines method to read the content from the specified file, isn't it? So in this example we have used the for loop to read the content from the specified file. Okay, here I didn't use the close method. Why? Because here I have used the with statement to open the file. Okay, so there is no need to use the close method to close the specified file. Okay, let me execute this one. God is always with us. Let me check. Open read drive AB text. God is always with us. Okay, now I change this content. Good morning. Welcome to my home. Okay, now I close this one. I again execute the same. Good morning, welcome to my home. So if we want to read the content from the specified file, we can use read lines method. Okay, and we can use the looping concept, that is the for loop, to read the content from the specified file. Okay, I hope you all understood about the execution flow of this program. Now let's discuss about tell method and seek method in file handling. Okay, first we will see the tell method. What is the usage of tell method? Tell method that is used to print the byte number at which the file pointer currently exists. Okay, I repeat it again. Tell method that is used to print the byte number at which the file pointer currently exists. Okay, we know already. If we open any file in R mode, the file pointer position is at the beginning of the file. Write mode at the beginning of the file. For append mode at the end of the file, isn't it? If you use this tell method, we can identify where the file pointer currently exists. Okay, let's see this example with open. Inside the round brackets, the first parameter is the name of the file. Inside the D drive, my file name is file text to file. Okay, and the mode is R mode, and thus is the keyword, and file pointer object name is FP. Whatever you want you give. Okay, and the colon, indentation. Print method file pointer position. In byte value. Okay. FP is the name of the file pointer object. Dot tell method. Okay. So what is the role of this tell method? This method is used to return the file pointer position. That is the current position. Okay. So if we open any file in R mode, means the file pointer position is what? 0 only, isn't it? Now I execute this one. So this is our file pointer position. Okay, beginning of the file. Okay. If I use the append mode, okay, now I execute the same again. So this is the end of the file. Okay, this is the file pointer position, because if we open any file in append mode, means the file pointer position is at the end of the file, isn't it? So here we got 27. Okay, now I change this append mode into R mode. Okay, and fp dot read. Okay, so read 5 means 5 bytes only will be read, isn't it? So again I print the same statement here. Okay, so what is the output for this statement? If we use the OR mode, this statement returns only the 0 byte value. Okay, after I read the 5 characters, what we will get? Let me execute the same again. So this statement returns 0 at the beginning of the file, because here we have used the OR mode. Okay, and after read the 5 characters, okay, the file pointer position is at the 6th byte. Okay, so now I use the variable C. Okay, and print the content. So let me execute the same again. This is the 0th position, and 1, 2, 3 and one single space 4 and 5. Okay, so after the 5 characters, my file pointer is at the 6th byte. Okay, I hope you all understood about the tell method. So what is the usage of tell method? It is used to return the current file pointer position. That's it. Okay, and seek method. If we want to modify the file pointer position externally, we can use the seek method. Okay, in real world applications, sometimes we need to change the file pointer location externally. Why? Because we may need to read or write the content at various locations. Am I correct? For this purpose, the Python provides as the seek method. So what is the usage of seek method? Which enables us to modify the file pointer position externally. I repeat it again. What is the usage of seek method? That enables us to modify the file pointer position externally. Why? Because sometimes we need to change the file pointer location externally. That's why we need. Okay. Let's see this example. I have used the with statement to open the file. Open D drive. File name is file. Inside the quotes, this is the text file, and the second parameter is the mode or mode, and as is the keyword and file pointer object fp. Okay, colon, and then within the indentation, now I write the print statement. Print inside the quotes the file pointer position is, we know already, now only we have discussed the tell method, isn't it? Now we want to identify the file pointer position, we can use the tell method. Okay, fp is the file pointer object and tell method. Okay, let me execute. So the position is 0. Okay, now I want to modify the file pointer position from 0 to 6th position. Is it possible? Possible. How? With the help of the seek method. Okay, so fp dot seek, inside the round brackets we have to specify the byte number. Okay, 5. Okay, so now again I use the print statement to print the file pointer position. I just copy and paste here. Let me execute this one. Here I have used the R mode, so the file pointer position is 0 at the beginning of the file. Okay, after I use the seek method, so 5 bytes will be moved. So what is the result for the 4th line? 5. I want to read the character from the 5th byte only, we can use this seek method. So we can modify the file pointer position from one point to another point. Okay, according to our need. So in those situations we can use this type of seek method. Okay, now I read the content from the 5th byte. Okay, so fp is the file pointer object and read inside the round brackets. So I don't write anything, means we will get all the content, isn't it? But after 5 characters only we will get. After the execution of this 3rd statement, the file pointer position will be moved to the 5th character, that is the 5th byte. So from the 5th byte character and till the end of the file we will get. Okay, so now let me execute. See 0, and after reading all the characters from this specified file, the file pointer is at the end. Okay, now I just print the content. Let me execute the same again. After the 5th byte, the remaining all the content is printed here. So at the end we got 27, that is the file pointer position. Tell method returns the file pointer position, current file pointer position. Okay, the file pointer is moved from the 0th byte to the 27th byte. Okay, that's why we got 27 here. I hope you all understood about the tell method and the seek method. So tell method returns the current file pointer position, and seek method is used to modify the file pointer location externally. Why? Because we may need to read or write the content at various locations. That's why we need this type of a seek method. Okay. We have completed this session. If you have any doubts, drop the message on the comment section. If this video is useful to you, like and share. For more videos, subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, then only you will get the notification for my new updates. Have a nice day. Thank you.